It's not like this health is gonna last forever. Especially if I keep screwing up like this. Exterminate all Metroid organisms on planet Zebes. And defeat the mechanical life form, Mother Brain. Hey everyone! Welcome to Metroid Zero Mission for the Game Boy Advance. The remake for the original Metroid. And boy, what a remake it is. There is just one major flaw that actually annoys me a small bit. Planet Zebes, I called this place home once in peaceful times, long before evil haunted the caverns below. Now I shall finally tell the tale of my first battle here, my so-called Zero Mission, by Samus Aran. Anyway, I was about to say, there is actually one thing that bugged me in Zero Mission, and thankfully there is a patch for it, and that will be apparent very soon. You'll just have to find out. Actually, this patch changes two things. I can show you one thing immediately once I get this weapon. Well, transportation, I guess. It's not really a weapon. Double tap that to take ball form and gain access to narrow passageways. That's great. Here's the first thing that this patch does. You can actually turn these things on and off. Isn't that great? It's so cool. You can actually have whatever combinations you want. If you want to turn the ice beam off, hey, that's your prerogative. You're not required to have it on, you know? I see the enemies haven't really changed at all, have they? Of course, the ability to crouch down makes a world of difference. And we can all thank Metroid 2 for setting that trend into motion. Because those enemies were a real pain in the neck trying to kill before. Oh, hello. I know aiming up isn't something that was relegated on the original NES version. Unlike Mega Man, Samus can always aim up. Oh! Also, notice something that's not here? The Chozo statues are gone. You know, those annoying things that would force you to go through a little cutscene and then it would have to point out the way to go? Doesn't exist anymore. They were removed entirely in this patch. That's the other thing it does. And honestly, I prefer it. Although, yeah, granted, it is a little convenient having them heal you, but I mean, the trade-off is that you pretty much have to watch them point out the way for you. Now, granted, I know the original Metroid was a little hard to navigate places because it didn't really have a map, but all you had to do was add a map, and bing bang, you're done. Which you did. You added a map, so good on you. But adding the Chozo statues, it was a little extreme. It was a little much, in my opinion, because you're not even trusting the player to find their own way anymore. Just make it like Super Metroid, where you've got a map, but you still have to figure out your own way. I prefer it like that. And I know I should be the last person to talk about this because I tend to get lost a lot, but I mean, come on. Trust the player enough to figure out their way eventually. Even I get insulted when the game just tells you where to go. I mean, come on. Especially when I already remember where to go. The game really isn't all that narrow. The game isn't really all that huge of a world anyway. It's not like Elder Scrolls or something. Obviously, they still have the Chozo statues that give you items, but, you know, those have always been there. Those are the ones that don't have to get removed. Those are the ones that didn't get added. So yeah, if it was like Elder Scrolls or Fallout or Red Dead Retribution, Grand Theft Auto, I'm sure I could list a million other ones, Spider-Man, then maybe giving you an objective marker would be understandable, because otherwise you'd be going through literally all over the city trying to figure out where to go next. But as it stands, Metroid isn't the most large game environment in the world. I don't see why they should have to point things out to you. Ouch. Especially since half the time it isn't really helpful anyway. Yep, check that out. It's Ridley and Kraid. I wonder if that's a sign of something. Ouch. I really should stop throwing myself into the acid, huh? Oh look, it's a side hopper. Good thing they slow down when you shoot at them. See, look! No more Chozo statues. Of any kind. It's just beautiful. Another thing that Nintendo kind of did was they purposefully added sequence breaking areas, which kind of cheapens it a small bit. Oh no! There's this hidden area that you weren't supposed to find out about. Oh no, please don't use it. Wink wink, nudge nudge. Don't use this thing that we added here for your benefit. They even have to hold the player's hand through sequence breaking. Nah, Nintendo, I'm just messing with you. I love Zero Mission. I'm just being tongue-in-cheek for the most part. It really isn't anything that destroyed the experience. Not by a long shot. Granted, the Chozo statues, like I said, were the most annoying part, but, you know, it's no big deal. Oh, look, it's those things again. Got a missile tank! Well, isn't that fun? I just thought of something that would be hilarious. If you get the other beams without the long beam. In fact, I'm gonna try that later. Dang it. You're gonna pay for that. Whoops. Good thing it shakes things around for you to grab its stuff. Take this. Is that all you got? Fine. Run away. See if I care. You prick. I will kill you. I swear it. Well, I guess it doesn't want to show up anymore. That sucks. You know, I was making you appear on purpose so that I could get your health, right? Okay, as long as we all know, as long as we're all clear about that. Let's just love that theme, the Brinstar theme. I guess it's convenient that I had to sneeze fit, because you got to hear it. It's basically the Metroid equivalent of the Mario theme. I don't know if that has a specific name or not, or the Emerald Hill theme in Sonic, or the Hyrule Field theme of Zelda. It's basically the iconic theme that you think of when you think of Metroid. This is the most iconic theme in Metroid, at least in my opinion. This is the overarching theme that you just hear all the time. Friggin' bug nests. Unlike in Metroid Fusion, you don't start out with the ability to grab onto ledges. Oh, you can get it. It's just an item. I guess that's to justify it. Why Samus can suddenly do that. Missile tank acquired. Missile capacity increased. You're good for that. I'm so happy for you. Take this. Fine. You're clearly hinting at me strongly to use the missiles. I guess I'll use the friggin' missiles, won't I? There's bugs again. Another missile tank. You again. There we go. You're gonna die. That's what's gonna happen. Dang it. Come on, die. I want to kill you. I want that charge beam. Give me that sweet thing. Mamma mia. Hold B to charge. Release to fire. Charge attack. Charge with a full charge. Jump with a full charge. Cool. You basically have a pseudo screw attack here. That's the great part about it. Dang. I kind of screwed it up there. But I will demonstrate once I get the opportunity. Okay, here we go. See? It loses the charge, but it's basically a screw attack. And it's amazing. Well, may as well get the optional map. Now this is how you do it. This is a better way to do it, in my opinion. Just show the player all the map there is to obtain, and then the player realizes really quick, hey, there's not really that much to this map. Why did you have to guide me with Chozo statues? I know. I should probably quit complaining about that. It's really not that big of a deal. It's just well, it's one of those little annoyances, you know. I know what that's inspired by, because I've actually seen spiders like that. Basically, spine backs. I'm pretty sure that's not what they're actually called, but that's what I'm going to choose to call them. They've got spiny backs on them. It looks really cool. I wonder what this is. It's bombs! Let's throw bombs at people! No, wait, that's the previous thing I played. Kirby. What do we have here? Bombs. Wait a minute. Oh, okay. Missile tank acquired. You gotta love how liberal these games are with their missile tanks. It's kind of fascinating to me. Yeah, the door's closed. You gotta do this. This teaches you that you can use the morph ball bomb to blast these critters off you. And that in your regular power suit, you take damage to them because you're vulnerable. They try to, I don't know, I'm guessing that they try to digest you. And that when enough of them get on you, it can actually corrode your suit somehow. That would be my best guess, though. Of course, since your suit is powered by an energy shield, or at least it would seem that way, considering you get energy tanks, and your health is considered by energy instead of, you know, just hull integrity. Also, there is a sequence break you can do here. It is a little tricky, though, because Nintendo, believe it or not, is not holding your hand here. So you gotta do it by yourself. Oh, no. Okay, good. Those creatures aren't attacking me. Dang it. Until I fell, that is. It's tricky to pull off, especially diagonally. Diagonally is really tough. Dang it. It's easier if you can get it from below, you know? Oh no. I knew I was gonna fall into it, but it was just inevitable. Come on. Here we go. There we go, yes! Okay, I made it. There you go, you little freaks. Getting the Various suit early is definitely a very good thing to get, because it gives you more protection. And there's one mini-boss that actually relies on you being vulnerable to acid to be a challenge. So it actually makes that boss fight a lot easier. Like, almost to a ridiculous amount. Almost. Right, I forgot. There we go. No problem, right? Hello, you little freak. Right, I think it was this way. Pretty sure it was this way. This is probably the only sequence breaking I'm actually going to do in this game. I mean, as great as sequence breaking is, it's really not necessary. I pretty much only do it here because it actually does make things better for you. I mean, the sooner you get protection, the better, right? That's what I was trying to do earlier, and it didn't quite work out so well. Dang it. Come on, Samus. I'm messing it up. If I can get both of them. If I can get both of them. Or, you know what, that works too. Sure, why not? obviously it doesn't matter what you have here, because those things, they just destroy those blobs for you. And thankfully the game doesn't realize that you're not supposed to be here yet. Again, probably because Nintendo did this on purpose. Let's see. All I gotta do is straddle the line here. There we go. Dang it. Ouch. That hurt quite a bit. That should be the easiest part, and yet I screwed it up. Dang it. Okay. Hang tight real quick. Okay, here we go. I figured it out pretty quickly. I forgot that those platforms down there give you enough time to bomb jump up if you're quick about it. Unfortunately, I'm not quick about it. Hang tight again. Okay, we're good from here. There we go. There we go. Now I just have to get past them because all that's standing between me and the Varia suit is a missile door. Varia suit acquired. Decreases damage taken from enemies. Prevents damage from acid and heat. You gotta love that change. So cool. And that's another thing that Metroid 2 did. Because it was in black and white, they had to find other ways to differentiate Samus doing things, such as using a missile and acquiring suits. So, rather than just color code it like in the original Metroid, they actually made things visually distinct from each other. And it looks much better than just, you know, color changing it. Gotta love the long beam. That's also an upgrade I wouldn't have gotten otherwise. So that's another bonus. Can I go there? Nope. Also, that's a nice effect, too. I know I shouldn't be too impressed because the GBA has easily proven that it has done that before, but even so. I always think it's so cool when something shows refraction effects. Also, I didn't really need to bomb those bugs because once you get it, their attacks don't do anything to you. Their digestion is apparently heat-based, you know, acid-based. So it really doesn't matter anymore. You can have as many of them on you as you want. Go on, bugs. You're not bugging me. Climb on my face all you want. See if I care. Yeah, if I remember correctly, that's another Chozo statue that was there, and now it's gone. It's annoying. Oh, that one's already raised. Of course it is. See how easy that was? So easy that I had to fast forward it, but you know what, that's fine. What's up there? Huh? This? If I wanted to do this, it would be really hard to time it. And somehow I managed to do it. And all I get was a lousy missile tank. Isn't that just beautiful? Well, you know what? When it works, works, right? Now it's time to go to where I'm actually supposed to go. Norfair. Hop on the elevator straight down to Norfair. This is something that you cannot avoid, an urban epidemic that is the Metroid. I love that song. Anyone ever heard of that? Basically that rap song based on Metroid? This is something that you can't avoid, an urban epidemic that is the Metroid, and now this is something that you can't comprehend, an uncontained outbreak is about to begin, and yo, this is something that you can't avoid, an urban epidemic that is the Metroid, no, this is something that you can't comprehend, an uncontained outbreak is about to begin. Oh look, it's another energy tank. Isn't that quaint? If only I had some way of getting up there. Some technique that I'm screwing up. If only! Getting early upgrades. The best right there. I noticed that the charge beam also makes your beam stronger. I guess that's just to add to the theme. Although these ones are red, which apparently makes them stronger. So it's It's like they're the perfect counterpart for this beam, isn't it? Well, I guess it's time for me to go. Oh, right, I forgot this is Kraid. I'm not supposed to be here yet. Sorry about that. I got confused for a minute there. Kraid's pad is for another time. No wonder the enemies suddenly got tougher. It's probably the game's way of saying, oh, what are you doing? You're not supposed to be here yet. What's that all about? Why does that thing have to climb on the floor like that, huh? It's like it's being a jerk or something. Crying out loud. It'd be a lot easier to jump up there if I didn't have to worry about that stupid thing. Oh well. Que sera, sera. At least now you get to hear more of this awesome music. Isn't it just great to listen to? I'm only talking systematically so that I know where to fast forward and where not to fast forward, because knowing when I shut up is basically the time when I would start fast forwarding, so I can't remain quiet for too long, because otherwise my editing self will be stupid, as I usually am, and then I will think, well, I'm supposed to fast forward this, when really I wasn't supposed to do that. Yeah, I tend to not think very much. You gotta understand. Please understand. There we go. And of course you gotta do that. Then you just jump. Couldn't be simpler. Here you go, you stupid little bug. Quit bugging me. If I remember correctly, this triggers a cutscene. Yep. I can see you, despite being in a completely different part of the map. I guess the idea is that Mother Brain can see all. Oh, I see. That's that would be for spin attacks. Also, why is that bug purple? What difference does that make? Can anyone tell me the difference between a purple bug and a brown one? Because they seem to be just as invincible either way. Do I want to use a pointlessly complicated technique just for a small little upgrade? Yes, you'd bet your ass I'm going to use a needlessly complicated technique just for a small upgrade. That's my jam right there. Now then. I know this is exactly where I'm supposed to go. Because you can't go any further over to the right yet. Oh, I am burdened with the ability of foresight. Right, you can't go that way yet. There's a suit upgrade you need for that, as you can probably tell by the icon on it. Nope, I don't think so. That's the game's way of making sure that you have bombs first. Because, you know, the thing that you had to blow up just to get here wasn't enough. You never know, some people might have sequence broken. We apparently can't have that now all of a sudden, can we? You can tell that you're gonna get something here. Unknown item. Analysis inconclusive. Item incompatible with current suit. You need to upgrade your operating system. Although apparently it is compatible enough to break through blocks. I guess those blocks recognize that you have the item in your inventory? Because otherwise, how would it even work? It wouldn't even make any sense, would it? Yeah, forget it. I'm not gonna try to make sense out of this. Are you kidding me? I got better things to do. Like, get something. Get something new. Just you wait. Something new is in here. The power grip. Now you have the power! Grab and hang from ledges and corners. I wonder if you can force that to be activated. Nope, obviously not. They wouldn't allow you to cheat like that. That would just be kind of stupid. Also, if you notice, this allows you to hang on to ledges. You know what? I don't got time for this. Hope you don't mind, but I'm gonna get out ahead of you. Or not. Dang it. I guess if you don't do it exactly right, it still doesn't want to let you through. You shall not pass! I could have totally gone through there without doing this, but you know, whatever. Well, you know, whatever. What the? This is interesting. Ah, look at that. That's Samus's ship. She has a weird-looking ship. Looks nothing at all like her current ship. It's almost as if something happens to this. Doomed by canon. Also, this looks like Metroid 2, doesn't it? At least a little bit. There's a resemblance. Kaboom! Or maybe Metroid 2 was based off of Metroid 1, which would later form the basis of Zero Mission. Yeah, that would probably make more sense, wouldn't it? Yeah, let's go with that. Now that I can grab on the ledges, I am unstoppable! There's nowhere I can't go unless the ledge is too far up. See, I could have gotten that now. But no, I had to be impatient. Dang it. You know, I forget that. Also, I love the ghosting effect. That's really cool, too. How, whenever you do a somersault jump, you also have to... No, wait, whenever she jumps, period. There's a ghost effect. Really sells the sense of speed, you know? She's not just jumping, she is booking it. Because she fast. What the? Dang it. There you go. You're not gonna spit any freaking eggs out on me. Even though they do give you items, but you know, whatever. Forget that. Now we're in business. And I can get the exact thing I'm here for. Although, again, I could have just sequence braked. You don't really need the power grip when you can just bomb up places. Oh well. It's not really much of a sequence break, is it? Not really. Dang it. I should probably be more careful. It's not like this health is gonna last forever. Especially if I keep screwing up like this. You got the ice beam! The penultimate enemies that appear later, and you've already found their weak point. What they're weak against. Also, now these little guys have something that can stop them as well. You can't kill them still. You pretty much have to wait until late game before you're actually able to destroy them, but at least you can stop them. Save complete. You may resume. Hello, you little freak. Now you can legitimately do this. No more relying on tricks for this guy. Dang it. There you go. Yet another Chozo statue that was removed because I really am not a fan of those. Well, that works, right? You can sort of tell when where they're removed, too. There you go. I hope you enjoyed that. When there are spaces, you can sort of tell. Anywho, unfortunately, I have to end this video here. Pretty fun so far, isn't it? But in the meantime, that is it for now. Ouch. Why am I doing this? That is it for now. Thank you so much for tuning in with me. Make sure to spread this video around like ice. Ice, ice, baby. And I will see you next time. Now go out there and capitalize on life. Peace out, have a good one, and have a nice and pleasant day. If you enjoyed the content and want to stay up to date, I upload 10 a.m. and 2 p.m. Eastern Standard Time every single day. You can also subscribe and hit the bell icon, or just check out the end screens right here.